And Sam, I understand you guys have some big plans while you're in New York the next couple of days.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we got a little Mets game Friday night. Coach Freeman's going to go out there and toss the first pitch, and I hope everyone in the country's tuning in for that, seeing him throw a strike right down the middle.
I can't wait. Have you coached him up a little bit, being a quarterback, knowing how to sling a rock? Have you talked to him?
Yeah, I mean, I would just say don't throw it in the dirt. You know, you got to miss high if you're going to miss.
Yeah, please do not be the next 50 Cent or Mariah Carey when it comes to throwing a first pitch. Hey, when I introduced you there, man, it took some getting used to call you Notre Dame quarterback. How has that transition been in South Bend?
It's been surreal. I mean, I think hearing your name side by side by one of the most historic programs in the country is very cool, but also humbling. You know the expectations when it comes to being a Notre Dame football player and also being a Notre Dame quarterback. So a lot of excitement, a lot of nerves, but like you can see on the screen, you know, the guys, the 11 guys or the 22 guys on the field are what make it happen. And they've been great introducing me to the Notre Dame way, and then obviously Coach Freeman showing me the standard of what it takes to, you know, get it done.
And Sam, you had so much success, as I detailed, at Wake Forest in the ACC. Why did you decide to make this move to Notre Dame?
I mean, I think partially for me, I love playing football, and I know that going to the NFL is a tough task. There's small percentages, and I do believe I can play in the NFL, but I knew I had an extra year of eligibility, and why not try and take a shot at a new place and a new scheme. And again, it's Notre Dame. I feel like that kind of answers itself of the history, you know, the legacy that's been left for our team this year to try and fulfill. We're all huge positives in my thinking about going back to school, and then meeting Coach Freeman was a big part of it, and what he is and who he is as a man, as a father, and as a coach, and just wanted to come give it another shot in college, year number 6, and try and make it happen.
Year number 6 sounds so much fun in college. I graduated in 4, kind of regret that sometimes. But as a college football fan, I'm a history nerd when it comes to the sport. There's really something special about Notre Dame. You've alluded to it a couple of times now, and its place in college football. Sam, have you allowed yourself a minute or two on campus and around to really nerd out a bit about the history of that place?
I think so. I mean, I think there's you know, different things. Like I had a class my first spring in the Golden Dome, which was very cool. And then also my other class was in the stadium, so that felt pretty prestigious to be able to walk in there. And you know, I've only played it now in the stadium twice. We had 2 scrimmages there. And you get the feel when you walk down the tunnel that there's, you know, something special about it, something special about putting on the gold lid for the first time. And it's something I'm extremely grateful for, the opportunity, and hoping to make the most of it.
You guys get this thing started right away, right out of the gate. You get the most Irish experience ever, heading to Dublin. You play Navy in week 0. Have you ever been to Ireland before?
I have not. I had to get my passport renewed. It's going to be experience for sure. But again, we got a tough task on the road, both teams being on the road, and you know, Navy poses a big challenge for us on defense schematically and what they like to do. And again, it's a first game for me and a first game for this team in this 2023 season. So it's going to be exciting. I know it's sold out already, and the Irish faithfuls are going to be there in numbers.
Look, maybe I'm not encouraging anything here on SportsCenter, but maybe with a victory you can celebrate and have a legitimate pint with the Irish should you guys come out of there with a win. And it's been a year for you. It's been close to a year since it was announced you would miss the start of last season with a condition that ultimately caused a blood clot. Sam, reflecting back to last year, what was that time like for you?
I mean, very challenging. But I kind of go back with really it's your family, you know, the people closest to you, the team. I will always, you know, be forever grateful for Wake Forest and everything that they've done for me, and the coaching staff and the training staff, everyone who was involved in that process. But, you know, I got to give a shout out to Mom. She was there obviously from day one and then till now, and she was there with me in the hospital when all the different news and the different stories and the different speculations of what it could be or couldn't have been. And then again, I just think, like anything in life, if you just keep showing up and keep pushing, it kind of comes back to you. And I was grateful to continue playing, and it also showed me how much I love the game and how much more I want to play, and it kind of alludes back to what I talked about for coming to Notre Dame. It was an opportunity to play football again, and I really couldn't pass it up.
It's like anything in life. If something gets taken away from you, you might not know what it meant to you until it's gone, and now you've got the second opportunity not only to play last year but to continue your career at Notre Dame. But before all of that, camp starts in just a few weeks. What will you do to enjoy the rest of what's little left of your summer?
I mean, I think, how much I love football and how much I love the game, as corny as it is, it'll probably just continue on the same path. We're working hard with Coach Bayless in the weight room and trying to get as many throwing sessions and whatnot. But I might go fish a little, play a little golf. Not any good golf. I'm a better fisherman than golfer. But I think maybe those two things. But most of it's working out, throwing, get around the guys as much as I can.
Yeah, so there's some pictures of you fishing there. You grew up in the Carolinas, so I can imagine you do know how to angle a little bit.
Look at these pictures, you guys think. Oh, my goodness.
A little night fishing?
Yeah, that'll come back to bite you. I guess you just don't post pictures like this anymore.
I mean, what were we doing dressed like you were going to a GQ photo shoot holding what appeared to be a largemouth bass? What are we doing there?
Life choices, sometimes you got to get the, fish in the picture, maybe impress somebody. But no, I think it was cold out there. Let's just say that. And, it was laundry day. I don't know.
Well, you've certainly given me your opinion of social media. We love the pictures. We loved you playing along. We love watching you play football. Can't wait to watch week 0. You get the country all to yourself. Sam Hartman's still wearing a gold helmet, but this time it'll be in South Bend for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Sam, good luck. Glad to see you healthy. Cannot wait to watch you finish your career at Notre Dame.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.